Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Carly.
And I'm Ange.
And today we're watching Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 9. So I'm guessing we're going to have some sort of trial this episode. And I'm guessing Kettle's not really going to have any sort of backbone, like with the children. So it's pretty much up to the men to decide. And I don't think they're going to have a lot of mercy in the matter.
Yeah, so in the last episode we saw Thorfinn actually fight back, it seemed, for a second time this season. Seems to be getting his emotions back a little bit. The dickhead retainers destroyed their hard work and their wheat harvesting and all of that. And that was really annoying and sad to see.
That was completely devastating.
Considering what all that sort of work meant to them and the amount of time and effort they've put into it. Yeah, it's not great to see. So yeah, I guess this episode we might see the consequences of the actions that took place from, Thorfinn and Einar. Maybe the retainers as well. I'm hoping that they're not let off.
Yeah, well, Thorfinn broke that guy's jaw.
Yeah, he messed him up big time.
Like, I see it as these guys have totally ruined their harvest, and that was their crime. But Thorfinn, as a slave, this is not my words, this is the show, and I'm trying to feed off the show. As a slave, has broken a free man's jaw, and I feel like the ruining of the harvest is completely just not even relevant anymore.
Yeah, okay. In terms of as far as punishment goes.
As far as punishment, yeah.
Okay. But also, if you guys are interested in getting early access to these episodes, I'll leave a link to our Patreon down below.
Also, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out.
But anyway, should we get into it?
Let's get into it. Oh, that is so cute.
This is a dream.
Vinland.
Oh, the piano's back.
We know how you like the piano.
I love the piano. It was nice to see him smile, even though it was for a little bit.
Yeah. He keeps getting back up.
Let's go, Einar.
Oh.
It's making things worse, though. He probably should stay down.
Yeah. It's going to hurt their pride too much to just walk away.
Oh, they don't want any more of it. Yeah, get lost. They're going to get in deep shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, no.
I still do think they're going to get punished, though.
It'll be a slap on the wrist in comparison.
Yeah.
Even when they win, they lose.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Tors.
Tors.
He looks pissed.
She's not even facing him.
I mean, who didn't he kill? You know what I'm saying? Oh, dear. Oh, it's baby Einar. Oh my gosh. He's truly haunted. Taken too early.
Yeah, how old was he? 6 or something.
Oh, they're holding him back.
Yeah. He needs to remember this.
Oh, God. horrible nightmares to have.
Yeah, Thorfinn's voice actor is so good. I love those shots of Thor standing up like that. Because he died a truly, like, honourable man. As a really honourable man.
Yeah. Oh, he's falling again.
I think it's like he's falling back into that
reality. And he wakes up.
Yeah, but also that violence. You notice he, like, fell down as soon as he started to be violent again, sort of thing.
Oh.
The animation's crazy this episode. Shit. Into lava. Or blood. One of the two.
Oh, this is just horrible.
Oh, wow. That's where, like, all the people he fought alongside, they said, you know, they go to Valhalla. You can see some of the faces too, similar.
This is genuinely gonna give me nightmares. Like, that's Bjorn.
Is that Askeladd or Thorkel?
I think it's Askeladd.
Yeah, because Thorkel's not dead. It is, wow. He doesn't look different like the others though.
Shit.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Seeing Askeladd again. I didn't expect to see him at all in season 2. I mean, we kind of seen like little images of him and stuff like that every now and then, but...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking before. It's the opposite to what Thor's was telling him.
Oh, this goes back to what Askeladd said at the end of last season. He's like, don't stay stuck in this shitty place or whatever he said.
Yeah.
Because he dropped the dagger. They're so clever with the dialogue. Like, this goes back to the other episode. It was called An Empty Man or something like that.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
When he considers himself like a warrior, it's not a good thing.
No. The nails. Oh, are they climbing up to him?
Trying to drag him back down.
How How cruel.
I love the way they're displaying his, like, or Thorfinn's, like, resistance or whatever.
Yeah.
His internal struggle.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude.
I feel so sorry for Thorfinn. Shit. And these people too, obviously. Like, his guilt is so overwhelming. Shit. Dude. This is hard to watch. Oh my gosh. He's still pushing him forward.
The writing is next level.
Yeah. I got chills. This is insane.
This episode is crazy. Must have passed out after they left.
Yeah. He'd have some pretty bad injuries.
Oh yeah.
Thorfinn probably thinks he deserves to be punished too.
Yeah, it was satisfying.
He's upset that he punched the guy. And that's why Aina's always in his nightmares and dreams.
Yeah.
No more violence.
Oh wow. This sorry. This showman.
That's nice. Aina's going to support him too. Oh shit. Let's go.
Oh. celebrate for Kettle's spine.
No, I don't know if that's a spine though, Carly. I think it's the opposite. It was Pete. You're a nice man. You know that, Pete?
Good old Pat.
I like you. Let's go, Thorfinn.
What an episode.
I can't believe I originally didn't want to watch this show. I originally didn't want to react to this show. Like, I saw little bits and pieces about it. I didn't watch any of the episodes, but like I heard where it takes place, all that sort of stuff. I was not interested. I couldn't be more wrong. I would recommend this to most people, pretty much all my friends. Or who's interested in watching anime. Or actually, they don't even need to watch anime because the themes in this show are written so well, and it's done in a bold way. And what I like it, and it's like in an episode like this is where everything prior to it in this show has paid off. So in the first season, we see a lot of the violence. We see so much of this main character Thorfinn. We're looking at him and we're like this dude is not human anymore. The guy is cutting everything down. He was a killing machine. We've said that quite a bit now. They made it that intense for this specific reason because it tells the story better. They have to make it that
detailed.
Not just detailed. They have to make it that intense and in your face and whatnot in the first season to get this sort of payoff.
Yeah, in a lot of stories we see a main character like Thorfinn doing all this stuff, fighting in these wars, killing innocent people, and then their next arc is just brushed over. They're like, okay, I've decided I'm not going to do that anymore.
100%. 100%. You're right.
Just the way that they delve into Thorfinn's story and his mind, because no one else really understands. Einar, he doesn't get it. But this episode specifically, that dream.
Yeah, the dream sequence. So I think this was the best episode of the series, right? Personally. Very random. Episode 9 of season 2, very random. And it was a dream sequence. It wasn't even it didn't even move the
plot.
Thorfinn's story and growth and development is kind of the plot as well. But yeah, it doesn't take place in time with what's going on in the real world sort of thing. So the return of Askeladd was perfect because it tied in with the finale, which was again one of the probably second to this episode now. And yeah, even Askeladd helping him along there, that proves, by the way, that the writer did intend on Askeladd still being a somewhat motivational and a little bit of a father figure to Thorfinn still. I know there was a lot of debate on that, but I think that's confirmed there in that moment that he's still important to Thorfinn, not just because Thorfinn hated him so much, but I think also he took a lot from Askeladd too.
Yeah, definitely, especially his last words to Thorfinn.
Yeah, that stuck with him good. Oh yeah, that part, I was so emotional in that part. I was ready to just bloody... But I was happy. I was then happy to see Thorfinn go back up the mountain.
Yeah, he told him to fight. This is your new purpose. To get out of this place and don't come back.
The direction is so good in the show. The shot where he was... I think he was crying on one of his victims, right? And then all the arrows shot up at him. It was just a tragic shot.
Yeah.
What the voice actor? I haven't commented on the voice actor enough. I don't know his name. I don't know any of the other characters he's voiced in any of the anime that we've watched. A lot goes into Thorfinn's character to make him what he is, and the voice actor is a big piece of that pie, and he's magnificent.
Yeah, he's so brilliant, along with Ainus as well this season.
Oh,
I really like Ainus a lot.
Yeah, he's really good too.
He nails those just pure anger scenes really well.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to comment on Thorfinn's voice actor a little bit more, just because, like you said, a lot of voice actors excel at certain emotions. but he can do all of them. So in the first season, we saw rage. We heard rage from his voice. The dude had a piercing scream on him. But now, like, he can do the quiet, emotional scenes and the crying. He nails it all. He's, like, so good. I find myself really rooting for Thorfinn like I haven't rooted for, like, another character. Like, I always like rooting for certain characters and MCs, but something about Thorfinn because you want him to heal himself. And they write it in such a strong, powerful way. All that stuff with Thor's there as well. You swore at the end. I was ready to swear as well. The show can be overwhelming at times.
We have to beep that out.
Yeah. The show can be overwhelming at times when it does this sort of shit.
I just couldn't believe this episode. And then when they put Thor's there on the hill, it was as though he was like, I'm proud of you. Like this, you're like listening to my message.
Yeah, but not only that, Thorfinn's aim is to get to the top of the hill. And his dad is a symbol of what he needs to get to and what he should be. Brilliant.
Yeah, Thor's is always shown like standing. And then I don't know if they were trying to do a thing here, but like Askeladd was sort of like sitting. And he's always portrayed in like that hell place. Valhalla or whatever.
Well, that's where he thought it was, but it's not.
Yeah,
that's,
no.
That's the world that Thorfinn is currently in.
Yeah.
Living in. World of violence and war.
And it was interesting that Askeladd still looked like Askeladd. Because it was like, this is the world he lives in too. Like, this is like his world also.
But the difference is he can differentiate, whereas the other people that didn't really have, that had mutilated faces, they can't differentiate. Like, they don't think that world is shit. They belong there.
Yeah, it was everyone that Thorfinn had killed.
Yeah, but then also the other soldiers as well weren't they weren't soldiers that Thorfinn killed, but
because Bjorn was there also.
Yeah, because they thrived in it. Like, they loved that environment. They loved the war. They loved the fighting. They're definitely meant to be negatively portrayed there because there is a message about war and violence. That's the main message of the series. Which the author, by the way, just does a beautiful... Like, it's a beautiful message. There's nothing you can say or that anyone can say about politics or anything like that. There's no way you can spin that Vinland Saga would have a somewhat negative message. It has a brilliant message. At least that's the way I see it. And that's why I like often after filming, I keep thinking about the episodes of Vinland Saga that I've seen. It's one of those rare shows.
Definitely.
Oh, there have been shows that I think about obviously afterwards, but like Vinland Saga quite a bit because the message is very deeply rooted in the series, but it's also like the conviction is really there of the author and what he's trying to portray. He does it so well. I wonder whether or not it's very accurate to the manga or whether or not the animation studio and all of that
have added some things in.
Yeah.
Just the time they put into writing Thorfinn and the journey we've followed and everything. I think that's why we're rooting for him so hard. Like we haven't rooted for a character before because there's just so much time dedicated to showing his story. And like not even 1 minute is wasted.
No.
It's not like we're bored like watching him. Everything is purposeful and for a reason. I just can't get over it.
Yeah.
That episode was just...
It was so good.
Next level. What did we do to deserve?
I know that was
episode 9.
That was beautiful. I have to comment again on the bloody score. Oh shit! Like I wouldn't say, like Vinland Saga doesn't really have like a big fruitful OST or soundtrack, but the way they utilize the score, they have their set like soundtracks and whatever. They always come back at the perfect moments.
Yes.
And it just lifts the scene further. Yeah. Love it. It's so nice.
That episode, it really did take me to like a different place. Like I felt like I wasn't on Earth. Like I was watching some like masterpiece, some gold.
No, I thought I was being educated. Genuinely, like I was like watching that and I'm like, I'm getting taught a lesson here. Like it was so good. It was literally like the author was speaking through the character. It was crazy. That was one of those that's a 10 out of 10 episode.
Yeah.
Right? And I think there's probably a handful of them on the channel. Granted, we've watched some incredible things, but that will go to the top with some of the other 10 out of 10 episodes that I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just trying to overhype this shit.
Nah.
Vinland Saga doesn't even get, like, a heap of views and traction and stuff like that. That tells me that it's just massively underrated. But from a lot of the other people that I've spoken to that have watched it, they all love it. I don't really know anyone who has watched Vinland Saga that doesn't really like it.
Yeah. I can see why it's not everyone's taste, like, because it doesn't have those epic fights and stuff that you'd see in Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer or things like that. But if you're willing to put in the time and you open your mind to, like, a really brilliantly written story, it'll pay off.
Mm-hmm. You get emotionally moved and invested into the story. Like, I can guarantee it. And some people have actually, like, reached out to me, which is really nice, in some messages that Vinland Saga has kind of, like, helped them in their lives as well. And that's what you'd want from a story, a show that can actually, like, help you, teach you valuable lessons, stuff like that. So, yeah, big tick. That's my favorite episode of the series, 100%. And then followed by the
finale.
The finale, which actually tied in really nicely with the episode. I think that's also why it was so well done.
Yes, definitely. This is the first time we've seen Askeladd back.
Yeah, probably.
He's obviously dead.
Yeah.
But he's sort of pushed his message further to Thorfinn. It's obviously, like, all in his subconscious. He's dreaming about it. All he's doing is remembering what people have told him, because it seems to all be hazy in his real life. Obviously, he's been through a traumatic event, and so that's affected his memory and the way he lives and all that. But yeah, this is all just stuff that they've told him, and it's coming back to him.
Yeah.
And he remembered, like, he's had trouble remembering his dreams in the past, we've seen. But he remembered this time, and he said, that's it, like, no more. I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah,
the important figures in his past, and even present with Einar, are really helping him, which is good to see.
I'm so happy that Einar's there.
Oh, he's a legend.
He's a really good guy.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Even when Thorfinn said, I've killed people without having any conflict with them, and it could have easily have been you and your family, and he just, like, broke down. The fact that Einar's still there by his side.
Yeah, it's nice, yeah.
Just speaks, like, volumes. Einar truly believes that people can change because he's seen it in Thorfinn. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out. For early access to all of our reactions, you can support us on Patreon if you'd like. And yeah, thank you so much again. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.